Very good. Let's do it.
Hello, Marcus.
Especially after the night before, I was like, I don't even be doing this.
How are you?
How you doing?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Don't, Marcus. Well, this
You gotta keep it out of the sun, man, till the hill out of the way.
I know. I'm going home and put a regular shirt on.
How are you?
You don't want to bleach out.
After I leave, I'm probably gonna put that shirt on.
Text you guys the link. Mics are hot. Mics are hot.
Max your high, Max your
Thank you,
high.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, this one ain't together.
On both accords. Hey, Dami, I just got your stationery update and I'm looking at the purple on the napkin. Can you send me what this looks like if you have some other example? It is throwing me off a little bit and I'm not quite sure if it's just how it looks on the page or if it's gonna look how I'm thinking in real life, and maybe I want to stick to the maroon and pink and kind of peachy beige tones.
The link is in the Patreon. Oh, Corey. Got it. Never mind. What is that?
It's my phone.
That's all vibrates?
I ain't never.
Kevin, I'm gonna
Y'all don't
have.
vibrate like that? I
It
ain't,
sound like your stomach was growling.
I ain't said nothing. It is.
Oh, that's two? That looks cool.
Looks cool.
I want to have what you call it order this unless you just.
No,
want
no,
me
that's
to-
fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I saw the other chat, and that's when I was like, ah.
The teenagers look like grown men in their 40s. Hands. In the 40s, 50s, and 60s, man. The miracles. I don't know if Smokey got hands or not, but the miracles. You want me to get the miracles in here? The temptation. All right. Oh, man. Temptations ain't nothing without them. They out here. What they name? Double D. All right. I'm gonna go jagged edge. Miracles in here? I'm gonna go jagged edge. Yep, jagged edge. Jagged edge. They were problems, man. They was boots. Yeah. Loose boot Tim's R&B. All day. They was oversized jerseys. They was stops. Even their love song was matter of fact. Yeah, they fistballed them on every fact. Yeah, they fist. Their love song was matter of fact. All day. Yeah, they fistballed them on every track. Nigga, I don't wanna be the one to sock you out. I wanna be the one to. I promise you get these hands what you can get. Sock you out.
Y'all having a good time, ain't you?
It's just a key.
Just key.
Just believe. I'm from there.
Okay. Okay. Let me get my life together. That's the wrong. That's the wrong one. What you been doing?
All day. Damn, these fist balls them on every track, nigga. I don't wanna be the one to sock you out. I wanna be the one to. I promise you get these hands what you get. Sock you out. Just believe. I'm promising. Socking you out for a very long time. Socking people out on Wednesday.
This clip is long.
I'm trimming it.
Oh, I'm like y'all still talking.
This is the podcast. She didn't send it this time, so I'm editing myself.
Oh, you sent it to her?
There was a mess up because of the way it was recorded,
I see.
so the episodes weren't clean breaks.
Got it.
She's got a little lost. New Edition fought each other on stage?
I think they were fighting backstage because of Bobby. No,
Okay, that's what
One
Tony
or
said.
the other.
I didn't know they
On
fought
stage
each
or
other.
backstage.
Actually, it
thought
may have
they
been
had to
both.
Break up on stage or something.
I did not know this.
wasn't it in their
Get
story?
separated.
I don't remember. I didn't know that was
remember seeing the
dramatized.
video.
Oh,
I don't
for
know if
real?
it was actually them or if it was audience member, but I remember something going on with them on stage because my first thought was Bobby Brown was acting.
Yeah. If anything, Ralph wasn't out here fighting. Johnny wasn't out here fighting. Them three right there, the ones that became Belle Biv and DeVoe, and that Bobby, they was back there fighting.
They just said we can start with it.
Okay.
I don't see, you put the link in the Patreon?
Mm-hmm. It hasn't come through yet.
Yeah, I
though.
was going to say I haven't gotten it yet.
You want to wait until it comes through?
12.
What time is Mel coming?
12.
It's 11 now. How many ads do we have?
After this?
They shouldn't have bought in the Sisters.
Hello?
The Sisters with Hair podcast. Man, Will and Martin, their amount of
It's a
content
blitz.
for the Bad Boys thing is
I
crazy.
was talking to you, Mara. I feel like this is gonna be the biggest box office opening.
Dog,
I feel
they
like
went
there's a lot riding on
in.
I think because it's like the comeback movie. I know he's done movies since The Slap, but like this is the comeback movie.
But they're also, I mean, what's cool is Will's paying attention to the responses because you see him post that video.
Mhm.
Martin replying to the comment.
Oh, no.
Like, Bad Boys for Life was right there.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's funny.
I think it's really cool how engaged they are.
I love it.
Also, he posted a video of a quality dap, and I was like, man, I know he saw our dap.
Oh, I thought that too.
Like, enough!
I
man!
thought
saw
that, but
that.
I didn't want to say, I didn't want to be like thinking that was me.
It's good.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing use of
very
social
good.
media.
No, I meant the movie itself.
Oh, yeah. The
No.
movie's
I
good
can't
too.
wait to see it. I'm excited to
It's
see it.
it's very good.
It's really good.
And normally I'm always scary with movies that do a lot of promotion like that because I be thinking they be trying to make up for it on the back end.
Every good scene. Was
Yeah,
on the preview.
exactly. You
Yeah.
be like, I don't really know, but
Yeah, my bucket list is being a Bad Boys movie, man.
they're doing great.
Hi, Melissa. I
Back
want to
when
show
Bad
you
Boys
this is
1
the
came out, I
lavender
said,
foil, and I do think that it might come off a little heavy, and maybe we should just stick to our original color. But this is sort of what it looks like. I don't know if this video is.
I ain't got the
ready,
link yet, Liz.
But I feel like the design deck kind of is probably a true representation of sort of how it's gonna show.
Okay, I will respond in the email, but I agree with you. I think everything flows really, really nicely and it looks really pretty. And anytime I see the purple, it just throws me off. It just feels like it doesn't fit or like it doesn't belong. Not that it's not pretty. It actually looks really pretty in your video. But in terms of like the color scheme we've established, it feels random and out of place for me. Hello. So I was just talking to Dami. I mentioned this to Candace, but I don't know that it was. I just maybe it was lost in all of the emails. But this purple in the stationery is feeling very random and out of place, and like it doesn't fit within the color scheme. Like I know it is within the color scheme, but it feels random and out of place, specifically in the way that we've set up the stationery. So I think I want to stick to that, like the peachy tones, the pink, and the cranberry. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll shoot off an email. But let me know your thoughts on that. I don't know why it's taking so long.
I think it just came in.
Okay.
Wait. Nope. That was Microsoft 365. Some people got it.
Do they? Okay, cool. That was easy. Okay, so if people are in there, Kev, we can just start then.
All right.
Because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
How many ads is it?
3. Is that what you were singing?
I was singing. Yeah. This is America. Don't catch me slipping. Don't.
Oh yeah.
Don't go to that window.
Okay.
This is America.
Oh, I just got it.
Sometimes you gotta hop out and shoot. Don't got me slipping. Don't got me slipping.
Wait, what?
Don't make me clipping. This is America. I get the waka. Don't get the waka. This is America. I get the black up there. Don't get the clack up there. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ritz.
Yeah, for real this time.
For real this time.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hello. You ready?
Sorry, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bald and the Beautiful podcast. My name is Melissa.
My name is Kevin Allen Fredericks, a.k.a. Kev on stage, a.k.a. Big Kev, a.k.a. Big Tatted, a.k.a. 2 different color arms, a.k.a. the sun.
2 arms, 2 colors.
2 arms, 2 colors.
It was like the last week of school.
I kind of ran out of steam on this.
I
I was trying to say the sun got me looking 2 different colors, but then I just was tired.
I see.
He's Marcus.
Yeah, my beautiful wife. She will be joining us shortly, and I'm Tanksley in the building.
Angel just on a quick phone call. She's a very important actress.
Nothing I hate more than that farmer's tan. That's why I be wearing the sleeves.
It's long.
I hate it.
I was in the Bahamas a long time ago.
I hate it.
It was one day of being out in the sun, and my arm has been this color, and it has not.
Oh, it ain't gonna go back till winter till you start wearing long sleeve shirts.
Bruh.
Unless you start walking around shortless like 48 hours a day.
Shortless?
Shirtless.
Oh, to make it
I
even?
probably said shortless. I meant shirtless. It's the weed.
The weed?
Yeah. I smoked my last blunt this weekend.
Marcus!
What?
You might as well start with that.
Yeah.
You weed smoking, are you?
I no more. It don't have the same. It don't have the same effect no more. I'm done.
Giving me the details.
I am done. You want the details?
Oh, yes.
It was for a friend's birthday. They peer pressured me into it.
Yeah, I don't think there was much pressure.
It was because I had already started. I pre-gamed at the house with my bourbon. I don't need no weed. I'm Gucci. I'm mellowed out right now. I feel great. It's a good time, good party. They said, let's go out on the balcony. I'll go join you. It's fine. Person I was engaged in conversation with was joining them. I said, I want to finish this conversation. Went to the balcony. And it's my birthday. Have some. Come on, friend. You know who that was? Come on, friend. Have some. I said, man, give me this.
Is it? That doesn't sound like a lot of peer pressure.
Because they made me feel bad. You know, I like to please people.
One offering.
Yeah.
It was, I was like 4 or 5. Anyway, came back down and it finally started to set in. But like I said, I'm already buzzing from the bourbon. I don't need nothing else. And then the intrusive thoughts came to my mind. I sat over in that corner for, it felt like a good hour and a half. just thinking about the meaning of life. I wrote two different versions, two different verses to an Angel song. I had some extraordinary
You wrote verses?
I had some extraordinary vow renewal ideas. I was like, oh, that would be dope. All kinds of shit was going through my mind. Then I did karaoke, songs that I know.
You don't even like karaoke.
Songs that I know. My brain locked those lyrics away in the vault and said, you don't have access to these right now.
Did not know
But
nary
karaoke
a
has
word.
the words there.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Karaoke says the
no,
word.
read it. I can't read when I'm high, apparently.
Oh.
I barely read sober, but high? That Delecia said, take a back seat, regular brain.
Delecia.
Forefront. No, so I was like, yeah, this is it. This is the last one. I ain't doing this no more.
How long was the high?
3 days? I don't know.
3 days.
I might still be high, Kev.
Was
Angel
it
got her
on
Pentecostal
Saturday or
skirt on.
Sunday?
Yes, I do. Amen.
Too much of a split to be Pentecostal.
You
but
right.
you
The
try.
devil's getting up in here.
So, Melissa said something.
Was it on what day did you partake of the devil's smoke?
On the Lord's Day.
On
On a
Sunday.
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 Y'all act like Moses and them wasn't smoking blunts. Get out of
Oh,
here.
Sunday. They said we got to honor him on the Sunday.
After church.
After church, you can smoke a little smoke. Listen, some of the Patreon be like, well, I'm about to read my Bible and get this blunt. The burning bush.
Hey, look,
Yes.
you would visualize everything. It'd be like, you know what? They had a
You go
good
right
point
up
right
there,
here
boy,
in this
extra
scripture.
Bible. Like, you know what they
That's what
forgot
it
about?
was.
Let me finish up Leviticus for y'all. Y'all missing all kind of stuff in Leviticus.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he was doing the weeds. And I just
Marcus
shook my head.
Anthony
Angel be
Tanksley.
doing the teas. Get out of here.
haven't
It's
had
the same
tea in
thing.
forever.
It don't matter. You have.
Because I felt peer pressure from you.
Nah, bullshit. Angel had that
Popeyes
tea.
in a long time.
I had to drink way too much of it. And I was like, and then once it hit way too hard. I said, no.
See, them sneaky little sins. You know, my pastor used to always say, sin will take you farther than you're willing to go and keep you longer than you plan on being kept.
See,
I haven't-
whiskey let you know, hey, I'm coming down the hallway just in case you naked. I'm in the house. Here I'm right here. And I'm like, welcome. Come
Welcome,
on in.
Whiskey, you're welcome here.
Come on.
I haven't drank the tea since it had me thinking I was a lesbian.
What's
Nah, I ain't
Tea
never-
tells you that.
I ain't
Weed
never
tea,
questioned.
Liz.
weed tea? I never heard of weed.
She didn't
tea.
tell y'all this?
The tea made you think you was a lesbian?
Let me tell
You want to
you.
do some lesbian
No,
stuff?
I forgot the sensation of the tea. Like it makes me feel tingly all over, and I mean all over. And I was drinking the tea to go to bed, and I was like scrolling through TikTok. Forgot I had drank the tea. Started watching this woman's TikTok, and this is a woman who is also, she's a lesbian. And all of a sudden, I'm feeling tingly all over, and I was like, what is happening to me right now?
That little gay got on you.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. Because my body responded without my mind giving it a cue to respond.
She was drinking ghee.
So I was just like,
Weed tea don't make you have lesbian thoughts, Angel. That's up in you
but
somewhere.
this is what my brain did. My brain was like, why is your body responding to this woman? That's what I thought. And I was like, oh my God, am I gay? Oh my God, I'm going to have to tell Marcus. What are we about to do?
I wouldn't make no never mind
I
about
was
it.
like, what is
I
happening?
was like, baby, that's all right.
Am I gay is hilarious.
That's
Marcus, am I gay? What?
then
I was
maybe-
watching
I've been like,
TikToks.
probably.
After about freaking out for 3 minutes, I was like, bitch, you high. And I was like, oh my God. Oh, thank the Lord. I was like, my whole family's about to be restructured. What is going on? I was so scared.
You're subduing your internal.
Hold up.
That we said this was all that's up in you. You got to get to me and let that gay get
I
in
was
you.
like, why is my body responding to her like this?
But
And
let
I
me
love
tell
it.
y'all,
That's funny. Angel's coochie got hard.
that thing said,
I'm telling you, I got so
What
scared.
was she doing on the TikTok?
Nothing. She was just regular talking.
She wasn't even twerking or nothing?
No.
She's just making zero. Angel's like, yeah. Boy, that kept her
My
crunching
body
that
was
ball.
like, "Ooh," and I was like, why am I responding to her like this?
let me tell y'all what almost had me laughing like uncontrollably. So, like I said, we went upstairs to a balcony. That's, balconies are outside.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I came down, we went back to get the birthday girl because she stayed up there. So I was like, hey, you need to come back down.
Mm-hmm.
Then my friend's, her husband was still up there. And that's who I've been talking to. I said, I'm not going back upstairs. Let me just go outside and yell up to him. So I'll go outside to the sidewalk and I'm yelling. I'm whispering really loud. I'm like, hey. I know he can hear me. What? I was like, Then I'm standing on the sidewalk. Maybe I'm not yelling. Let me just go on back in here and sit down. So then eventually he comes back down, comes in the house. And she's like, where have you been? He was like, oh, yeah, we was up there talking politics, blah, blah, blah. She said, Marcus went outside to yell for you. He said, that was him?
That's such a funny
I
visual.
said, you heard me yelling for you? He said, I heard everything. I just didn't know if it was actually happening.
It's me, Marcus.
That set me in the corner. I was over there laughing so hard at that thought because I was like, that would have been me. Then I was sitting there like, did I call him?
That's hilarious, man.
The weeds do it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was a
That
good
sounds
time,
like a
but
very eventful weekend.
no more.
While
more.
he was doing the drugs, you all were just disgracing your body,
Just
huh?
desecrating
Your
temples
temple.
left
I
and
think
right.
God sees you like this. He
We
sees you
had-
like this. Sinking.
The Bible says, take heed lest
Hey.
you fall.
Take heed lest you fall.
Like Charles Barkley said, I don't know where I'm going to go after I die, but it's going to be a close call either way.
Yeah, we was in that sinking. That deacon told us it was sinking sand.
Sinking
He didn't tell us
sand.
how long it's gonna take to sink. It took about 10 years for us to sink.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if you got it on your upper thigh, on your post. I was like, where is this?
Somebody
I
else
thought it was like your leg, your pants leg rolled up. I said, that's an awkward place.
Somebody said, Kev, you need to do some push-ups. I thought that was your thigh. I don't need to do nothing.
No, you don't.
This is
said
how I
it's
am.
Where's
My
yours,
arm
man?
is so light in
Look
this
at how dedicated it
video.
looks.
That was dope.
Look
Yeah,
how
look at
light
Nice
I
little
am.
signature.
It feels like we finally rubbed off on you all. We've been waiting for this moment.
Listen.
Yeah.
It come this winter,
love
I'm getting some more.
You getting some more? I
Yeah.
told
We've
you.
been
I always
saying-
do it in the wintertime, so you ain't got to worry about the sun affecting it.
Makes sense.
That's what I'm gonna do, Liz. I'm gonna wait till November.
Okay.
I told her I was gonna get a little butterfly next to the M.
A little butterfly.
Oh, yeah, you
Because
got
of
that
that.
one too? Oh,
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Marcus. Don't influence him, Angel or Melissa.
What's up?
This is one tattoo. This is two, but the Godspeed, that's really three, right?
No, nigga, you got that in one setting.
See, but nah, I didn't. Because she did this, then she did this, then she did the Godspeed.
Okay, that's one tattoo.
How y'all won't let me have three?
And that's not the order it happened
I was
in.
lying.
In that
too.
case, hell.
Across.
You got 3, 4, 5. You got 6.
That's what I was trying to say. Because 81.
The lines ain't touching. This is a
That's
different.
what I've been saying. And you don't want me to count the shading. That's technically its own.
The shade.
Don't make
Nah,
me
that was a
change
different
it.
needle he
That was
used.
a
We
whole
ain't-
different thing. She was doing this instead of just doing
Yeah.
this. But nah, it was crazy, man. Everybody in there was. I mean, the artists are. I wouldn't go to no tattoo artist who don't have no tattoos because that's the thing. I need you to. That's the
Done
equivalent of
yourself.
doing a cocaine line. You got to test it.
Yeah, you
know?
got-
You can't
yeah,
come here
let me see
making
what you
arms.
got.
You gonna draw on me? And she had just drew. She did her own tattoo recently. Oh, you got to fly well. I didn't see it, baby.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so put down.
So,
you got
we was up there sinking sand all Saturday.
There's a lady on TikTok I've seen, black lady, and she's fully tatted up and has done most of her tattoos, like stomach, side, arm. She done one in the mirror back. I'm
Did
like
herself?
and they look great.
It's so crazy. I
I can imagine doing it myself.
they had stencils, which I was happy about. I thought it was so crazy. She used the font.com, which is the font thing I used to get good fonts for Final Cut back in the day before Canvas or
Canva.
Canva had all the good fonts. I used to use the font.com, put in my Final Cuts. And but
said,
they was
what is it,
all
the
printing
shade?
stuff out. They just laid a stencil on you and then
Oh,
draw
yeah.
over it. I'm happy about
Your
that.
writing is a lot easier now.
Yeah, I thought
Instead of freehanding it.
Listen, my idea of tattoos is from a long time ago. I didn't realize she was like, yeah, just Alyssa had drawn her own idea, and the tattoo artist was like, just airdrop it to me, and then she basically sketched out her own version for Melissa's approval, and then she laid the stencil down here and was like, do you like it there? Alyssa's like, nah, fix it. She's like, okay, and erase the stencil. Put it on it. She did that 3 times. I said, this is crazy. Because back in the
This
day, that would
technology
have
been
been
around
on.
for 25 years. And Kev like, this is crazy.
Bruh.
Have you heard of a fax machine? You can
It's
just put it in
literally how I
there
feel.
and then send it to
y'all was
somebody.
using the technology for the tattoo, and her tattoo thing was not even plugged in.
Oh, like it was,
wireless.
Why? I said, man, this is. I feel like I
You
just
get
came,
electricity from?
came out of prison. I said, what's next? I can use the phone and see somebody's face. They're like, yeah,
Just came out of prison.
You watch that BlackBerry.
I watched that BlackBerry film, messed my whole mind up.
your
Man.
whole
Are you
mind.
happy with your tattoo, Melissa?
I am very happy with it. I did want it to feel like me, and so I really like it. I think it turned out really, really good.
It looked like a logo on one of your shows.
Yeah,
It's
right?
so dainty. That's what I
Yeah.
like about it.
Yeah.
It's super
I
duper
know
Yeah.
you
dainty.
have a tattoo.
Ken said, y'all using these keys to start your car. You supposed to crank start it in the front.
You so dumb.
Yeah.
You
So
pressing buttons to start your car?
Then Kevin said he wants to get more tattoos. Do
He
you?
did absolutely not. Well, you know what? This is I don't. The reality is I don't. But this is also Jackie Ina just posted a YouTube video whenever it was. I just watched most of it and finished it. But one of the things she said, and I think it's very true for me, and I'm going to just embrace it, is that you're like free to change your mind. So like in real life, in this moment, my answer is no. However, when we told the family that we were getting tattoos, my dad was like called immediately, and I knew he was going to because he's like,
Oh, he's tatted up, ain't he?
He is
yeah.
tatted up. I've been trying to get him tattoo my name on him.
He's not going to do that, Kevin.
He's not doing it, but I've
He said,
been working on it.
He said, "Nigga, you could be temporary. Get out of here."
Only his daughters
and the grandkids,
and the grandkids.
Why is that a bad?
and the grandkids.
He's like, love me too.
You ain't got no grandkids without me.
You know me, man. You
My
can
mom
take.
told them, but it's covered now.
You got one?
It's covered now.
Oh, with this new wife? Or just something else?
Somehow.
Oh, dang. Put a
He-
car here.
But he wants me to do something for him.
Oh, he said,
And-
you better get me up on
You
you.
ain't got that nigga tattooed on you. You didn't get me.
So I do
sure
not
can.
want to do that. I do not.
Only a
but-
parent would dare be like, put me on you.
Go on and put me on
Let
you.
my mama tell me she won't her tat. I'm like, man, cover my back.
Oh, yeah. He would definitely do it for Margaret.
No, I'm not really trying to do that. But if I find something that I really, really like, I would do it. That's part of the reason you'll hear this again in Gin Juice. But part of the reason I was telling Kev, like most of the time, and even my, you're so annoying. You're literally.
It's not really showing that much in this, the way I'm sitting.
Well, it is. I'm sure it is
Now it is, yeah. I'm waiting for it to catch up on
Oh,
the
I
live.
see. Let me see. That.
You look like them girls turning trying to show their butt.
Hush, Melissa
sorry,
can
Melissa,
say what
go-
she's saying.
It's not even. You're still to the side.
Here it comes. There we go.
Are you
That
gonna
fade
say like
is
that
so
the whole
drastic
time?
on your
I
on
have.
the
I
camera.
sent you that.
Oh, you ready for me to jump in?
I
I was
feel like
waiting
I'm
for you.
not-
Well, no,
Thank
let's
you,
say-
Josh.
Say what you were going to say.
I forgot.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Marcus, stop
cutting her off,
doing it
'cause
now.
You know she can't hold on to it.
I know, and it was a lot going on. You was
'Cause
trying
you-
to. We was trying.
I was
to do that,
quiet, though. Marcus
and then
was
I was
talking.
trying to remember the ad.
I had the ads. I was waiting for the damn
You
story.
can change your mind.
I can.
Your dad,
Your dad,
wants
your
to
dad
dad wants you
What's the
tattooed.
tattoo? And you was like, absolutely not.
Was it
That's
your
still
sisters?
true. Nick wants to do sister tattoos. I'm not
It's
doing
gone.
that.
That thought.
Me and my sisters are supposed to do a sister tattoo. The girls that watch our kids, we like theirs. Theirs is like the Wii controller, and it's just four circles.
Four
right?
dots, like
Well, no, they're circles.
polka dots.
They're circles, and depending
Circles.
on what order they
Oh,
are, as far as in sibling, if they're the oldest, second, third, is which circle is filled in to
Yeah.
be a complete
Oh,
dot.
I see.
Yeah, you're right. They are
Say it one more
circles.
time now.
So it's circles 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're
Okay.
the oldest, the
first
first
one.
circle is filled in.
Oh, got you.
Boom, boom, boom.
So
me,
connect 4.
kind of, sort of, except for without
So
all the
yours
other
will be the
circles.
4th.
Yes, if that's what we got. We came up with something, and now I can't remember what the hell it was. But
Bullets.
I want to get a sister tattoo, and I want to get tattoos for my kids, and I think that's it. I don't think I want anything else.
You getting me on you if you want me.
I'll
you
get
want
Mrs.
me?
Tanksley because I'll
How
forever
many do
be
you
that.
have, Tank? How many do you have?
2.
Technically 3.
Oh, and it better be
However,
different.
one is covering up another one. I got them like 10 years apart.
Okay.
Yeah, he covered up a tattoo fully.
That was trash, then covered up with another trash one. Didn't know it until 5 years later. I hate this tribal on my shoulder and back. I hate this.
I don't think I've
thing.
ever seen the full version of it.
You
I don't-
will.
I don't think I've ever
The
seen it.
anniversary
will
trip.
soon.
My sister Melissa got a tattoo with her daughter Makari. The most hood rat thing she could have ever gotten. Her tattoo is in
yeah.
what I call the hood rat place.
Right
to get
there
it.
on that shoulder, on
It's
that
right
back.
here. It's a
Hilarious.
I forgot what it. I think it's a ladybug or a bumblebee.
Yeah, I don't know.
I said, you hood rat. You're a judge, and you have your tattoo in a hood rat. And
she a judge
got,
with gold.
that's what it is. And got it with her daughter when her daughter was 17. I said, if that's not the most hood rat thing. But what ain't hood rat is HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Make restaurant quality meals at home without the high cost of takeout. Plus, HelloFresh's new Ready in 20 recipes are on the table in just 20 minutes. That's even quicker than delivery. Ring in springtime with fresh seasonal produce picked at peak ripeness and delivered straight from the farm to your door. As you know, the Tanksleys have talked about using HelloFresh for a very long time because it truly does give us quality meals in such a short amount of time that I barely have to begin with. So the only reason why my kids will get a home cooked meal is because of HelloFresh. You heard it right here. We use it, and so should you. So this is what we want you to do. Go to HelloFresh.com/TBTBSweet.
TBTB sweet.
For free dessert for life. One dessert item per box while subscription is active. That's free dessert for life at HelloFresh.com/TBTBSweet.
TBTB sweet.
That's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Love it, love it, love it.
I didn't say what I
That's
did.
it. That's all. Go for it.
I was in Hawaii
Very
at
nice.
my sorority's regional conference, and when I tell you, Delta be long-winded. We was up in them daggone meetings for 3 and 4 hours, and everything in me wanted to scream, enough already.
Renounce. I denounce. I'll denounce right here if y'all don't cut these meetings down to an hour and a half, 2 tops.
I'm telling you so much. But then looking at our past national presidents who look 100 years old, look great, but they old, and they sitting up in there paying attention. I was like, how are you all doing this?
Oh, they was in the flesh.
Yes.
I thought these was portraits.
No. No, they are also attending the meeting.
What was it, the Delta Con?
Conference. It's a regional, so all the far west chapters. So we had South Korea, Tokyo chapter, another
South Korea Delta chapter?
we over there.
Are these black people
Black.
expats?
They're black. What'd you say?
Expats?
What's an expat?
Like when you used to live in America and you like, I just go and live in another country.
I
Or,
don't-
or
expatriates.
expatriate.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't ask him all that. The business.
They could
Are they
be military
Korean
as
black
well.
or
No,
military?
They're black. I'm pretty sure some probably have because they serve the military community because that's where
They stationed over there.
Yes, but
it.
I don't know if these women are in the service or not. But we were in Hawaii, and the Hawaiian chapter hosted us. It was like 1,500 of us, and the meetings were very long.
What y'all be talking about in there? Is it secret?
No, it's a lot of it is like policies that we're working towards currently in lawmaking or anything that we're like actively pursuing. Like I didn't realize that we have a school. Oh, where is that? Oh, do we got a school over in Haiti? We got a school somewhere. I can't remember. Jesus, we have a hospital somewhere. We have a school somewhere. I didn't realize the
Hospital.
in Nairobi, Kenya.
Y'all built a hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, we be doing some work. Let me
That's
tell
amazing.
you. We also do a lot of talking. We do a lot of
Do they
talking.
do fun stuff at night?
Yeah.
Like parties and stuff?
Yeah. They had a little showcase where different chapters got to be a part of it. Yo-Yo was the MC.
Is she a Delta?
fun.
No.
Oh, y'all let regular people come?
Yeah, regular folk come. So it was good. It was really good. And it's also like dope to see some of these women are super duper like when you talk about like powerful and like meaning like they know they stuff, not just on a Delta, but like on a like in a Delta realm, but like as far as in how to run a business, like a business to the top tier, these women are like sharp as all get out. So it was also very empowering of like, okay, these are things that will help me outside of Delta. So, but I was when I tell you,
How long was you over there in Hawaii?
I got there on Thursday and I left. I came back Sunday.
Oh, you wasn't barely over there.
Yeah, no, and I didn't see no beach. I didn't see no pool. I was up in the meetings in business outfits.
Oh, why
like,
y'all ain't go to Phoenix then?
I know. I said,
You
let's
gonna
do
just
this
be-
in Oregon. Next
Yeah,
time.
I literally said the same thing. I
You
said, if
gonna do
you ain't gonna enjoy Hawaii, why ain't y'all just go to
that's a
Phoenix?
long
I literally
flight.
said, why ain't y'all just go to
No,
Phoenix?
but there were definitely people who were like, I'll miss that meeting. I'm going to the beach.
Oh,
I personally was like, I'm over here. I'm gonna be up in these meetings. I'm gonna try to get as much information as possible. Because I didn't already spent the money to be at this convention, but there were other people who like, y'all said the same thing last year. So I'll be on the
aloha,
beach.
nigga. I'm gonna be over here in this water.
I'll be on the beach. But no, it was actually really, really dope. It was just the meeting be long. I mean, I'm telling you what, it took everything. At one point in time, I physically couldn't take anymore. I said, I don't want to hear nobody else talking. I went to my room.
Like me.
I went to my room.
I get it's like physically like taking me down. I can't sit and listen to somebody just talk.
Me neither. I will be in my shoes doing this with
Yes.
my toes.
No, Kev, this is me.
During one thing that was 4 hours,
Like-
it took everything in my body to
And
stay
people's
still.
voice turned to Charlie Brown and them
Wah, wah,
parents.
wah.
Actually, at one point in time, it did because the sound system in one of the spaces was terrible. And I was like, one, I can't understand what's being said. Two, I've been hearing people talk for forever. I said, all right, sorors, I'm going to go back to my room. You all can fill me
Would
in.
you go lay down?
Yes, I did. I had to. I had to take down my ponytail. I said, everything's got to, I had to come out of my girdle. I said, I just need to
That's 43. Listen,
reset.
I love y'all, and you know I'm in with everything.
Yes.
Before I get upset, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down.
Yeah, I
Get
had
ready
to.
for night service.
I had to. But it was great. I'm glad I went. It was a magnificent trip, but I am still recovering because I am tired.
Hawaii is a very long flight to not do nothing Hawaiian.
Yeah, a lot of people did. I didn't. There were people who brought their families, so they would attend the things that were important to them, and then them and their families would go do stuff on the island. Everybody was asking where you were and the kids were. I was like, not here at all.
Yeah, because you
People I
wouldn't have
didn't-
seen me either. I see you at the airport when we leave.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, people who brought their spouses were just having a good time.
Did you get any of the macadamia chocolates?
No,
Oh my God! What,
I don't even know
what
what
is
that
the
is.
point?
What's the macadamia?
That's the whole thing of Hawaii. The little
Can't scuba.
what was this? So
what's the
the
macadamia?
chocolate covered macadamia nuts in Hawaii? That is like big export.
We didn't even have that.
Yeah, when we
were there.
went.
Have you never had this?
No, I don't.
Have
know
you
what
had
you're
Lihi
talking about.
Moi?
I'm not a big
What a
macadamia
who the
nut
how
fan.
what?
Oh my God!
What did you just say? Have I had a
Lihi
what?
Moi.
We're going back.
You know this
Yeah.
reminds me of? Get in the car. I'm your Uber driver. I didn't order Uber. Well, you got one now.
What is that?
You know? Oh my! Do you guys even have the internet? Get in. You never heard this TikTok?
I've never heard
Oh,
this.
this
Nah,
is a
kid.
TikTok.
All right,
Wait,
so
wait,
it's
wait,
this.
wait.
I thought it was a movie.
You want me to
Yeah,
help?
so did I.
Can you help me look for your dog? Anyway,
Yeah, we don't
chocolate
know.
covered macadamia nuts is a humongous.
It's a
It's humongous, like
it's a Hawaiian thing.
Hawaiian thing. It's a big tourist. I'm trying to think of the company that is
It's
most named for it.
called. It's a blue. I could see the.
Did y'all know
packaging.
about this too?
It's in the airport. It's in
everywhere.
like every store in Hawaii.
Oh, if I would have seen it, I would have been like, oh, okay, this
Mauna
chocolate.
Loa.
Yes. Dry roasted macadamia nut, but the chocolate
But
one's
the
the one we
chocolate
get.
covered ones are great.
Well, y'all didn't tell me about it.
I didn't know you were going to Hawaii. Lihi Moi is it the powder?
It's a seed. But yes, you can get it in powder form. You can get it sprinkled over candy. You can get the
like the gummy bears and
I'm going to
stuff.
say, what's our girl's name?
Did y'all go to Hawaii? Did y'all go to a
concierge.
luau?
Oh, Jamie didn't
Jamie
tell
didn't
us.
tell us about it, so I ain't
Jamie?
care about it.
Jamie was our concierge in Hawaii last time we went. No, I didn't. Some people went. Some people went to a luau. I was
and
like,
Koa too. Yeah.
I ain't going to no luau. I went and did the work of Delta, and I am tired of it. I feel like I done did everything I need to do for Delta for
Did you have
about
a
10
pina
minutes,
colada?
10
Did you do
years.
anything?
No, I drank now.
Okay.
And then finally got some real food because the food they were giving us, whoo, Jesus, terrible. And so I
Was
sat
the
down.
whole conference that 3 days, or did you only go to a portion of it?
The whole conference, there was a Sunday ecumenical service. So
What's
it's
that
like
mean?
it's kind of like a church service. Like I don't know if somebody
I
preaches.
don't know what that. I don't never heard that word
I've
uttered
never heard
in
it
my life.
Ecumenical. Yeah, ecumenical. They have a choir sang, all that stuff. But some people got there early so that they could like do Hawaii stuff, attend the conference, and then some
Got
people
it.
stayed over late. But I just was there for the workshops and stuff.
That is Isaiah Frederick's favorite destination
He
on the planet
loves-
Earth.
Oh, Kai got very upset when he heard where I was when I came back.
Oh,
he said, "Wait a
my
minute,
God.
so why wasn't I there?" Which I was like, "Boy, I didn't go for you."
We be trying to tell him, Isaiah, there is other places in the world,
Other
that is
tropical
just as
places.
blue. He was like, but one thing that I have not found, he was like, but the vibe of Hawaii is different. And
But
that-
island vibes are.
It is, but Hawaii to me is a specific vibe. It's no, but the Bahamas was Well, Bahamas was different.
Island life is just different life.
Yes.
Yeah.
You used to live there.
Yeah. It's just
You
know.
lived in the islands? Where you live?
Hawaii.
I was
Oh, I
in
didn't know that.
Oahu, on Oahu.
That's when she
Wow.
snuck out of that house to go see Kool-Aid. Tell them about it.
Oh, you had big fun down in Baltimore.
Big
Oh, that's
fun
right.
down in Washington.
Because your dad was
Man,
stationed
Claire
over there?
Huxtable
Yeah.
really, you went to see the wretched in Baltimore. She was so great. That the big fun down in Baltimore, and when Alvin, was it Alvin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coffee thing?
Yeah.
Boy, I'd be watching those on YouTube. I said, you get them, Claire.
Is that right?
But Vanessa's the best.
Vanessa's the
Big fun down in Baltimore.
Some of my
To see
favorites
the
was
wretched.
Theo. Like the
Gordon
stuff when
Gartrell?
he was just when he was younger, some of the dumb stuff he would do. Some of my favorite episodes.
he was the juxtaposition of him and Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable was just perfect.
Oh my God.
Dr. Hustle.
Dr. Huxtable. Dr. Huxtable. So
Big fun with the wretched.
Love it. Okay, anything else there?
Nah, man.
All right, guilty pleasures going into it. I will give mine, and it's low key Kev's at this point as well. But I have been deep in my Kennedy Ryan vein. I think I talked about her last week.
Oh, the smut. The smut.
Smutting it
Yeah, we
up.
did. We
Yeah,
did talk about it
okay.
because Marcus was giving you
yeah.
interpretation
You
of
want me
your
to-
book.
Yes.
You want me to give y'all a chapter real quick? A chapter summary.
Chapter 69.
We just started. Well, actually, I wanted to read a smut book with Kev. And so we started reading Beautiful Bastard.
That was the white smut.
Don't recommend, 0 stars.
The first of all, she gave it to me to start. I'm like, I'm gonna be connected with my wife.
I wasn't finished with mine, whatever I was reading. I don't even remember now. I wasn't finished with it. So he started first. And
in the gym listening to smut. One, he thrust inside of me.
Kevin there in his
like-
boxer shorts all poked out.
Can't stop laughing.
This beautiful bastard book. You go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
I only read a small portion of it. And I was like, I'm out.
So I don't be reading the smut like that, but whatever Melissa's interested in, I'd like to know. This beautiful bastard book, this white woman get to the peen by the 3rd paragraph.
I love it.
I said, I looked down because it's on Audible. I looked down
Monday
on my
morning.
phone. I thought sometimes you have your phone, it will skip
Yes.
a chapter. This book is like, and I kid y'all not, it's my first smut. This lady's like, yeah, I met this boss. I don't like him. Bennett Ryan. He's so freaking hot. It's white people and white.
Freaking hot.
He's so freaking
yeah.
hot. And he pulls me in his office and he talks to me crazy. Next thing I see is cock. And I
You
was
know
like,
they're going to use cock.
Yeah.
y'all is white.
But they
And
use it in the blacks too.
They do.
Kennedy
And
loves a
oh yeah,
good-
she said it right there.
Loves a good cock reference.
Thank you. Loves what?
A good cock reference.
Oh my God.
This is a perfect time
And
for
I'm
somebody
talking
to walk
about
in.
2.5 minutes in. Next thing you know, he slips his finger inside of me. I said, hey.
You were like, God, he was like,
Yes.
Dude, just read the
The
Postman.
delivery guy.
He
She
slipped his
loves
finger.
a good cock
Yeah,
reference.
said it right there.
Where am I
So
here? Take this up, knock it out.
Yeah, come here, have a seat.
Talking about cock.
But-
me and Marcus have read smut before. It's a book called Marriage Be Hard.
Penises too.
Look, that's how he got up.
That is
He
the-
laughed to
get up.
transition into eating.
The book is not good. I was on
Not
it's not on TikTok, and then I was just researching like what's a good like book to read like as a couple, and that came up, and it's terrible. Like I don't like I do enjoy the cat and mouse of a romance novel, but this book in particular, they hate each other.
It leads to some passionate sex.
But
though.
it's weird in my brain for that. Like, I don't get it all the way. And so I didn't enjoy it. And so we skipped to, now Kev is reading This Could Be Us. Is that what you're reading? She has 2 child. Let me go
Sure.
back.
Let me check.
Yeah.
So what makes the
Before I let go.
Okay, you're reading Before I Let this
Before
book.
I let go.
Before I let go of this dick.
This Could Be Us is the second, and we're waiting. She said, Kennedy just said she's working on the 3rd one, by the way. But I am now reading. I just finished Flow. which is her 3-part series, and I just started
Okay,
Grip
yeah.
literally in the car on the way here, and that's really good.
Get a
I've
tissue,
enjoyed
man.
it. Where's it at, Kev?
Uh,
Oh, I see. The character's name is Grip. The book is called Flow.
It's just smashing
The
inside.
first one is called Flow. The second one is called Grip, and the character's name is Grip.
So let me tell you what I like about Kennedy Ryan.
What you like about Kennedy Ryan?
Kennedy Ryan's story is fantastic. They ain't even got to know Hunchin yet. I'm like 7, 8 chapters in.
Oh no, I don't want that.
They
Where
are
is the
fully
dick
in.
early?
I told me and Melissa passed each other.
I want dripping coochie. First
No,
chapter.
You should read
Kennedy
Beautiful
Ryan.
Bastard.
Beautiful bastard gonna give you a
Yeah, it's
hot
gonna give it to
white
you.
sex.
It's gonna give it to you quick.
I see my breath fog the glass. The nigga was keeping her panties. He had like 7 panties by the time I stopped reading the book. But Kennedy Ryan, the husband and the wife got divorced, right? Because they had some complications. The husband moving on with Vashti. She's a cook.
Oh, I thought that was a sexual position.
No, that's the name.
Vashti.
He's like, Angel, we're gonna try the Vashti.
So she called for the divorce. But he moving on with the girl that worked with them. They still together, business owners for the restaurant they own. They got an upscale restaurant in Atlanta, Georgia, in the Skyland area. So she mad that he moving on, but understanding like I can't ask for a divorce. I did not want you to move on. So then she had to go to the house because her son forgot a robot thing for his presentation. Vashti over there with her ex-husband's dress shirt on, looking like fresh sex. Ooh, so what she do? She called a white man that tried to holler at her, said, let's go on a date. Her ex-husband was like, oh, you just going on a date with him because you saw me? She's like, no, yes. And that's where I stopped. I told Lisa, I know she knows she wrong. She want to ask for a divorce, and then he can't move on. You should have made
But
your
you
mind
ain't
up.
read on to see what kind of skills she got?
She got all kind of skills, and she was right to ask for the divorce because he didn't want to go to therapy. But now his son need therapy. Now he want to go because she wasn't good enough for it.
The nerve.
The nerve of this nigga, and his name is Josiah.
Oh, you tell it stop. My book club is the book club that doesn't exist. They're reading it right now.
Well-
I just told y'all the next like 3 or 4 books. Actually, I'm like in August or September at this point.
So why is White Bastard or whatever it's called not good?
Beautiful Bastard. I enjoy.
Ain't no story in that one.
Yeah, I enjoy story and I enjoy the like anticipation of it all.
So you don't like
And-
Pornhub porn. You
No,
like
she
No,
don't.
You
no.
like something
I want
written out.
I want you to like give me the story. Like I want to be able to feel I audio listen, and it's even worse actually when you audio listen because you can feel the like sexual tension energy, and that is like that's the cat and mouse of it. Like, are they not? Oh, they just got into an argument. Maybe they're not. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's looking like they are. Like that is enjoyable for me because when they finally do, you're just kind of like,
That's what they're doing in them chapters.
I've been
That's
rooting
kind
for
of
this.
Exactly what's happening. This was
And Beautiful Bastard doesn't give you that. It's just kind of like,
Straight
this
cheeks,
is my
baby.
boss. I hate him. Oh, this is my worker, and thinks she's all that, and she's not. Suddenly, we're having sex, and then we're done having
So
sex.
it's
and I'm
Dirty
telling
D.
you,
It's
I
white
hate
Dirty
you
D.
again.
That's exactly what
Like,
it is.
girl, what?
The white dirty D.
Dirty D gives you story.
I was about to say, but the Dirty D at least has story.
Yeah, but the story ain't got nothing to do with the sex scene is about to happen in
Yeah,
3,
this,
2,
y'all
no,
know.
no, it's 3, 2. No, they already have sex. You don't get to one.
That's
They don't have their clothes take off. You don't cut to them having sex. Like, why y'all cut that part? We know what you want. Stretch marks and beam.
Yeah, so I'm deep. I'm going to finish the Grip series, which will probably, that's what they're called, probably in the year for the book club, just FYI, if you're listening and you care to read ahead, because I'm only doing 1 book a month in the book club, okay? And then
That's
Why
a
does it
lot.
not exist? Do y'all not
Everybody
want
for-
more people to join?
the way
It's
that
like
they
the-
don't
They are
want,
so
Fight Club.
particular. They don't want
They-
no new friends in He-Man Woman Hater Club.
they are so like it really is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space, but they're because they're like, let this stay be
Don't
in
let
my safe
nobody
space.
else come
Please
in.
don't let nobody come in here and mess up this equilibrium. Because
Hell, y'all be
we
like
don't
that
have
on
to-
Patreon too.
I
Like,
met a
well,
book
hey,
club
hush.
boo at the Delta conference, and I didn't know she was a book club boo until she was saying, she's like, I don't know if you heard me yesterday when you said her and her sister were there, and I said, well, I hope y'all enjoy the conference. She said, I hope y'all do too, talking to me as a singular person. She said, girl, I had to put in the book club that I had said that to you. Or she was like, you two both.
You
or
and your
something.
baby?
Yeah, but she was just repeating what I said, like when you say to
Yeah.
a flight attendant,
Yeah.
I
I
hope you
said
enjoy
to
your
everybody,
flight.
enjoy your food. You too.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time.
And she was just like, I had to put in the book club. I was about to be like, What book club?
Let new people in, y'all. Somebody
First,
let
there's
you in.
like near 10,000 women in this book club. There's not a small number of women in this book club, but the core few are like, no more. We're Atlanta full.
Like, turn away.
Turn
Find
away.
a different place to go.
Yeah. So anyway, it was Kennedy Ryan is all the things she is for the book club that doesn't exist. We are trying to get her to do
Oh, she definitely coming.
a little speaker to us. But anyway, yeah, I've been down the rabbit hole. You guys can blame or thank, depends on how you look at it, my life coach, because she's the one who suggested this to me, and now I've it's a kick I
Suggested
can't
what?
get off to read
Smut.
well, to read less self-help
Self-help
books.
books. Yeah.
To read less self-help
You're like,
books
girl, you're
was her,
helped.
was her actual.
Read about this.
Yeah.
piggy.
Yeah. And so somehow
She's like,
I
she
found
didn't
my
say
way.
smut, but I jumped over
Yes.
there. Well, if I'm not
And
going to do
then
self-help,
I don't want to blame her for that. I just then
just blame her.
decided
Just blame her.
smut would be the way that I should go.
Smut is a funny word.
and
is.
therefore here I am.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with little smut. We're doing for Arts and Letters Committee. We're going to do a book club, but we're reading one book over 3 months. So when you said one book every month, I was like, nah,
What
no.
are y'all trying to get a personal pan pizza for pizza?
I said we're gonna pick one book and get through the rest of this year, and that is it. But I don't think we could do smut. That would be hilarious. We were like, so for book club, we just got finished through the anal part of the book, and it was really interesting. Star Wars.
Ripping good time.
If you ask me, nothing stinks more than a foot after it's been in a leather shoe without socks. There is something, it almost smells like ammonia or vinegar. It's just disgusting. Well, I mean, nothing stinks more basically than body odor. Ugh. That is why I'm so excited to tell you about Lumi Whole Body Deodorant. Unlike any other deos, Lumi is powered by mandelic acid to control odor in a new way. Lumi delivers an outrageous 72-hour odor control everywhere from your pits to your feet, and yes, even your privates. In fact, it was patients' concern about private part odor that originally inspired the OBGYN who invented Lumi. Fast forward 6 years, and her game-changing whole body deo has now earned over 300,000 five-star reviews from people like me who love feeling confident from head to toe. Special offer, new customers get 15% off all Lumi products with our exclusive code and link. Use code BALD and Beautiful.
Bald and beautiful.
At LumiDeodorant.com. That's LumiDeodorant.com. I actually really like Lumi deodorant. I love their cream tube deodorant. It makes it really easy to put it in places that you normally wouldn't put the other types of deodorants, but especially on my lower part of my body, but like under the food pot, between the thighs. I love it, and you will too. Again, it's a whole body deodorant. It's created by an OBGYN. It blocks and controls odor for 72 hours. It's baking soda free, paraben free, and pH balanced. Lumi's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes in a stylistic deodorant, a cream tube deodorant, and 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get 15% off all Lumi products with our exclusive code. And if you combine the 15% off with the already discounted starter pack, that equals over 40% off their starter pack. Use code BALD and Beautiful.
Bald and beautiful.
For 15% off your first purchase at LumiDeodorant.com. That's code BALD and Beautiful
Bald and beautiful.
at LumiDeodorant.com. And thank you, Lumi, for sponsoring today's podcast.
If you get up one more time, I literally might fight you.
I'm sorry, I'm about to get up.
Why? Why? I'm going to wait.
She got up.
I said I'm going to wait.
Can I get the cookie?
Go on, get it. This is the time. Get up now.
Kevin gets up all the time.
That's why.
He does.
Don't put a finger up or nothing, smacking and opening a soda can.
Don't put a finger up or nothing.
Sir.
I sat down without making sure I had something to drink over here, but I also came
I
in
did
late.
too, actually.
Do you want a water?
No. I'm good now because we're almost done. Kevin, grab the cookie.
Bring all of them, nigga, and sit down.
And don't be crackling them papers in the microphone.
Tony.
My lunch came late. Now?
Now don't get up again.
He is such. See, and this is why. This is why people say little mean things to you in the
I was
comments,
the person
Kevin.
that went to the pencil sharpener a lot.
Yeah, no, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
That I get it now. Why teachers would be like, sit down.
No, you can't use the bathroom. Just sit down.
You're doing too much.
Just doing too much. Okay, moving on. Anything else for hello?
You can just drop it right there, sir. Oh no, he doesn't have food.
No, not mine. No.
No.
Nah,
All right.
that's all right.
No, okay.
Thank you.
Are we still doing guilty pleasures?
I'm about to let y'all finish it out right now.
All right.
Because Melissa mentioned hers. And it
I
was
got
yours.
two. Me and Melissa watched a show called The Gentleman.
Oh, it's
Oh
good.
yeah, we watched that.
It's good.
Yeah,
Oh, the show or the movie?
The show.
Oh, okay.
The Guy Ritchie,
Uh huh.
I don't remember that white dude's name or the white girl's name. Great premise, great action. It's classified as a comedy.
Well, have you seen the movie?
I ain't seen the movie.
It's so much better than the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The movie's good too.
Matthew McConaughey's in it, right?
Correct.
I love that movie.
Did not hear about the movie until the show. Somebody, Rich actually told us to watch the show. Had a good time with that show. If you like, Rich was like, if you like drugs and violence, you'll like it. I was like, I like drugs and violence. And underworld stuff. I like it. And I watched the Blackberry movie yesterday with the guy from It's Always Sunny. It was really good because I was curious what happened to Blackberry. And obviously it's a little bit exaggerated, dramatized. But what is true, at its height in 2007, BlackBerry had 45% of the global cell phone market. And today it has 0.
Yeah.
0 is crazy.
Go from
Have
hero
you
to
seen
zero.
those timelines where like
Yes.
and how long? What is it? Ericsson or something?
Yes.
Was at the top. It's until like 2016 or something.
Yes.
Or no, Nextel.
Yep.
Nextel was like on
I
top.
don't know because the way you just
I've
said
seen no
yeah.
graphs though.
Yeah, no, I've
he's
seen them
just
and just
going
watching the
just- yeah,
timeline
yep,
go.
yep.
It was one of those. I think it was Nextel. Was on top for ever.
The thing that was crazy about it, and I can't speak to Samsung or Android operating phones, maybe you can, Marcus, but I'm not, this isn't even shade. I think we can all agree, I hope, since the invention of the iPhone, there hasn't been a huge revolution in a cell phone, period. There's been new features and stuff, but like going from every phone having a physical keyboard on there to the iPhone having no
One-
physical keyboard.
Yeah,
Right.
one button.
Yeah, nothing has.
You used to be able to text and not look at the phone.
Yes, that's one of. It's funny because in the movie, the guy who made BlackBerry said that. He said the thing people love about the BlackBerry is because when I used to work at a bank and I wasn't supposed to have my phone, because it was a regular keyboard, I did not need to look at my BlackBerry.
I
to
could
text.
hold a conversation and type something completely different from what
Marcus.
I'm saying.
When they used to make me work teller, when I started getting in trouble, I used to work teller and personal banker. I would be like, sure did. Liz, what you making for lunch? Or stuff like that.
BBM
And for
was
that
on
company
point.
to go to 0.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing, Melissa was telling me about the Apple, globally, Apple doesn't even dominate. It's just really dominating in America.
Right.
The fact that BlackBerry has 0 globally and Apple doesn't even dominate globally, they
Right.
just over-index in America and especially in creatives, because of the ease of transferring footage to your app, to your
That's why they
iPad.
being
I mean,
sued.
your
iPad and
Other
your
devices,
computer.
yeah.
For a creative, it makes sense, but for other people, I get it. But I was just like, it also was like the world was so different when iPhone first came out. I remember you could not. Sprint did not have iPhones for a long time.
Yeah.
We didn't get
It was
them
only
until-
AT&T, wasn't it?
It was AT&T.
Yeah.
It was Singular.
Singular,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
was
yeah,
Singular's
yeah.
not even a thing no more.
No. Right.
And then it was like jailbroken iPhones. People had the money to get like, remember jailbreaking iPhones was like a side hustle for people for a long time. Anyway, it was really interesting and a little hurtful. The movie starts in 1996. And the way the world looks, I was like, first of all, don't even
It
do
wasn't
that.
giving 96 though.
Do not, y'all
They
went
be
way
making
past
us
96.
look
Yeah.
so.
It was very
It was
Like
1984. I said,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah, it was good
Kobe
80s.
got drafted that year.
Right.
Was not looking like that.
That's what they be
Allen
making us feel
Iverson
like.
was just left Georgetown. They were
Yeah.
like, he was wearing headbands. Like headbands is an 80s thing.
It really is.
Them glasses and headbands is starkly 80s.
Unless it was,
and it was like
unless
91.
unless it was like extreme hip hop, but that was 2000s.
Yeah, when we was wearing
Yeah.
them goggles and stuff. Anyway, it was a great movie. And the best part about it, and none of this is spoiler alert because this is all public knowledge. The dude who started the company, he was beefing with the creator, the other founder, and then the guy who came in. So when they beefed, he exited in 2007 at its height. and has more money than the two people who kept the company going. Because after and it was like once that iPhone commercial played, it started like then.
Yeah.
They went to pitch Verizon. They pitched a new phone. It was like the BlackBerry Bold. They was like, nigga, what is this? Did you see? The niggas got the phone and the music in one with no screen. He was like, we got the trackpad. I know what the trackpad.
Oh yeah, it was
like,
great.
oh, the ball.
The little ball.
Man.
I was so mad when I had to give up that ball.
You think the trackpad's about to beat the iPhone?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was just a really good movie. I love movies like that that teach you what happened. Because you would think that as a business, you can never fall off that bad.
Yes, you can.
And you can fall off to BlackBerry is in cyber tech now.
Blockbuster.
They don't even cell phones.
The fact that my kids are astonished by the iPod that we still have. When Kai found my iPod, he was like, Mom, can I please plug this in?
No.
And he literally listened to whatever the hell I had on there all
What kind
weekend
of iPod
long.
was it? Original?
No, it wasn't. It was, I'm trying to think. Did it have a screen on it?
The Nano?
Yeah, it was a smaller one.
Okay.
Still in great condition.
You're probably the Nano.
Loved it. He was like, "Oh, Mom, this is amazing." I was like, "This is still new technology. What are you talking about?"
Nah, let me tell you what blew their mind. They don't ride. They don't like. Well, they said they didn't like riding in the old schools. Now all of a sudden they like riding in the old schools. They wanted me to put one of the windows up in the back. This is the Mustang. The Continental got automatic windows, but the Mustang still got roll up.
Oh, it's got a crank.
So I said, you just roll the window up. They was like, what? I was like, right there. So I reached back and I rolled it up, blew their minds. Amar now, that's all he does is play with the window. Roll it up, roll
That's
it down.
hilarious.
You can roll it up, roll it down. I'm like, yeah, y'all, that's how we use
My dad's first car was a
computer.
Datsun.
Yeah.
This nigga had one crank. We was in El Paso, Texas.
Y'all had to move the crank
Had
around.
one- nigga,
Oh,
do you know
yeah.
how hot it is to be 112 and you're
AC
fourth in line
on?
for the crank?
AC
No,
on.
AC, for real.
That's the window.
Remember, like when it's hot like that, the seatbelt will burn you.
Oh, yeah, the
So the
seats,
crank would go
everything.
from my dad's window, my mom's window to my dad's to Jay to me. And Michelle's in the middle.
So she dying regardless.
That baby ain't got no.
She can't breathe.
Hey up, I need that over here.
Pass me the crank is poverty.
Pass me the.
He didn't click no. Now I know you could have clicked the what's the tool where you could close
Vice
it?
grips.
No.
Vice
Oh, I
grips.
thought he was talking about a
Could have
wrench.
clicked the vice grip on it, had a crank. He ain't do that. We was passing one crank around the whole Datsun.
The whole Datsun. My guilty pleasure is, we talked about this before, but I think we hadn't finished it yet. Man in Full. We finished it. It's the Regina King series that she produced. And the way our mouth dropped open at the end of that damn
Yeah.
series.
I saw a thing that like they said the audience was mad that it ended that way.
Well, I can understand why.
Man in Full.
Yeah.
What is it about?
Is this the one she was recently promoting when she came back?
She might have been promoting
She
this.
directed it.
A movie
And
or
executive produced
Executive
the series.
produced, yeah.
It was about it's 8 episodes, 6 to 8
Yeah, we
episodes.
did talk about this because I said it's kind
Well-
of on the vein of
Yeah, but we hadn't finished
Succession.
it.
Oh, we didn't finish it yet.
vein of what?
Succession.
Succession a little bit.
So
Oh, yeah,
with,
yeah.
like,
Just a
because
little
what we
bit, yeah.
said was with Succession, you know what we're aiming towards. We're aiming to see who is going to be the successor of their father.
Yeah.
With this one, I was like, I'm not sure if we're supposed to figure out if this man is going to be able to keep his business alive, or if we're supposed to be trying to figure out if this dude is going to be able to get out of prison. And when I tell you, we still don't know, and that series is over.
Hilarious.
That's funny.
So what,
It was
so
funny.
what
Let
happened?
me say, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you still want to watch this show, then mute me and Marcus until we're done talking. So the show starts off with this billionaire who the bank is calling in his loans because he owes the bank about $1 billion. He owes them $800 million. And he has loans at other banks. So they are like, we're calling in the loan. You need to give us some of your properties. You need to give us some of your jets. He has a bunch of private jets.
Dang.
This man is like, no, I'm not doing that. He's married to a younger woman. His ex-wife is a woman is around his age. They have a son together. He used to play pro football. His assistant's husband, he gets his car is about to get towed. God bless you. And the tow woman calls the parking enforcer who called the tow truck decides to call backup for the police. The black dude gets in his car, and the police are like, "Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out!" They open up the car, take him out. The man is slamming him on the side of the car, and the black dude turns around, socks out the police officer. So of course he goes to daggone jail. He's
That's a great way to start a series.
it was just like, oh my God, what's happening? The man who was the legal.
Don't you bring that over here. Go on, sit. I don't.
Damn it, I'm getting it. I'm hungry as hell.
Yeah.
Listen, all this
Over, but your
moving is
husband
getting
don't
on my
order people
nerves.
food.
This moving is distracting me and on my nervous system. Don't get up, no more.
It could have been done one time.
Shoot. Over there trying to open it quiet, Joshua. Open the bag.
Should I got the
And
other
I
cookie?
did.
No.
It's last week of school, Melissa. We almost out of this
That's how you acted
podcast.
too on my nervous system.
We should have wrote out a movie. We should have wrote out a movie. We should be watching Lion King or Goof Troop right
That's exactly what
now.
I should have did.
Roll them old videos out and call it a day. These kids is halfway to Kansas City in their mind.
You better open everything you need to open in
This is
3
quiet.
seconds.
You
No,
better-
it's not.
You better
And grab
close
your
this
fork
up.
right now or see if it's in there.
It ain't.
Exactly. That's what I knew.
You better close this
And
off.
grab a napkin.
Josh needs a fork. So what I was saying was the
said,
dude
"I'm hungry."
the dude goes to jail, right? And you gonna give Josh the fork?
Get up
Get
again,
up!
Marcus. She's going to murder you.
You want a fork, man? Nah. Paper
Okay.
towel?
So this is the,
Better eat the fork.
this is the secretary to the billionaire's husband who goes to jail. So he has the billionaire's legal counsel, who's also a black man. He's like, I want you to handle this post bail for her husband, get him out, right? Well, everything that could go wrong goes wrong. The judge don't want to give him bail, and the bail amount is too high. The bank won't release the money because they're like, you owe us $1 billion. We're not giving you anything. Instead of taking the plea deal of only being in jail for 60 days, they're like, we want to go to trial. So now the man is in Fulton County. He about to get killed by the people in Fulton County prison.
Of course.
All this happens. The man is trying to figure out how he gonna get money to pay off the bank. Yada yada. So fast forward, the black man does end up getting out of prison. They drop the charges, right? Some way, somehow. The wife, the bank decides we gonna hold off on calling in all your stuff, all the loans from this white dude, right? But there's a dude who works at the bank that has he wants to take down this billionaire. So what does he do? He sleeps with the billionaire's ex-wife.
Oh, this is...
Right, and he's like...
SEC ain't got nothing to do with this.
He's like, and not only that, because the wife owns a part of the man's property, he's trying to make it so that he can buy some of her property and the son's property so that now he owns a part of this billionaire's shit.
Oh.
So the billionaire shows up at the ex-wife's house, while the dude from the bank and the wife are having sex.
Oh.
And the dude from the bank, he's just like, that's right, fucking your ex-wife. And he tells the ex-wife, get out the room so I can talk to this man. He goes to choke the dude. His hand gets locked. Because the
Because he
dude
played
is
football.
old.
He's an old football legend.
His hand will not release off of this
He's trying to
dude's-
pull his hand off the
He's
dude's
like
neck.
literally trying to pull it off. He's choking the dude out. He's trying to pull it off
And he kills him.
while he has a heart attack.
At the same time.
Oh.
The nigga, the old football?
Yes.
He dies with the dude's neck in his hand with the
They
dude.
both died?
Yes.
I thought the show was about him.
This is how the show ends. Both niggas on the floor dead.
And it just went off.
We were like, it starts with the dude on the
This
floor.
is us, Cam.
Now
Next episode. Where's it at?
now you go to click it and it go to a new
He
thing.
goes to a new
Yeah.
series, and it starts off with the main dude on the floor, but we don't know he's dead. His eyes is open. We find out he's dead when his chief counsel comes in and closes his eyes at the end. Because
Oh,
we're like,
wow.
oh, he's going in there to check on him, and he comes up and he's like,
Is it a one? What is that called?
that's
Like a
limited.
miniseries?
Yeah.
It got to be because the main character's dead. And he done choked out the man with a heart on. No draws on.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Oh, yeah, because the dude took a bunch of pills so he'd be able to perform. Because he was like, I'm no good at
No,
this.
that pee ain't gonna stay forever. They gonna be able to close the casket.
So
And
he-
they can't cremate it.
They
The
was
pee
in there
gonna be still
arguing. He
there.
got full of red.
And he was like, that's right.
That pee ain't going nowhere.
So anyways, our mouths dropped open. We were like, wait, he dead? Because no, we saw that there was a body bag As they after they both fall to the floor, we're like, okay, who died? They cut to the scene outside with the ambulance, the police, and we see somebody being rolled out in the body bag.
Oh my
and we were
God.
like, oh my God, he killed
is
the dude.
crazy.
We were like,
That's
he
crazy.
killed the dude. The woman is on the steps. She's
He
crying.
died like this.
And when they went in there and that white man was on the ground and they closed his eyes, I said, what was the purpose of this damn show? No purpose.
That's crazy.
Do we do Rocket Money?
Nope, but we'll do it right now because when you want to rock it, you want that money. Okay? Listen here, people. Let me tell you. Hold on. They're asking me things that, okay. All right. Okay, let me tell you, I've forgotten about subscriptions all the time. Do you understand that? And it makes me so mad. Or did you pay for a subscription twice and not realize it? Because they'll get you that way too.
They sure will.
It's so rude.
They
It
got
is
me like
so
that a couple
rude.
times.
Okay, you guys, how much do you think you're paying in subscriptions every month? How much you think you're paying?
At least $278.
How much
At
you
least.
think, Marcus?
I'm paying probably about subscriptions. Yeah, I'm paying over 100.
Okay, the answer is probably more than you think. Over 74% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. I definitely did. Still do. These kids got this daggone Sky Zone subscription that I need to let go of because we ain't been to Sky Zone in forever. Thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer wasting money on the ones I forgot about. Most Americans think they're spending about $62 per month on subscriptions. But get this, the real number is closer to $300. This is literally thousands of dollars a year, half of which you've probably forgotten about. Thankfully, when you start using Rocket Money, they will find a bunch of subscriptions you've forgotten about, and they'll even help you cancel the ones you don't want anymore. Again, I have had one to care.com. Get that thing up out of here. Thank you, Rocket Money. So how closely do you manage or track your bank statements and credit card history? Are you combing through every single charge on a regular basis or just assume everything is fine until you notice something weird? Honestly, I don't have time to watch my accounts that closely, but now that I'm using Rocket Money, it does all of that for me. And so that means I don't have to worry about it. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitor your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. With Rocket Money, I have full control over my subscriptions and a clear view of my expenses. I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something I don't want, Rocket Money can help me cancel it with a few taps. I love how the dashboard shows me this month's spending compared to last month, so I can clearly see my spending habits. Plus, they help me create a custom budget and keep my spending on track. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate to lower your bills by up to 20%. All you have to do is submit a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. They deal with customer service for you. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscription, $500 million. Saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by using rocketmoney.com/bald.
Bald.
That's rocketmoney.com/bald.
Bald.
rocketmoney.com/bald.
Bald.
Go on,
sorry,
go live your
Melissa.
life. Go and live your life.
Just listen.
What he need
The
to
fork
get.
fed. This is your fault, Kev.
It is all
You
my
did all
fault.
that.
I'm gonna eat Kev's last cookie.
No,
Yeah,
come on,
do
man.
that.
I've been thinking about it this whole
Now,
time.
see,
Now I'm
Kevin
over here
is-
scared to
Kevin been
move.
Getting up all the whole series of TBTB.
Just always.
And then you done
gotta
hit her
get
nerve,
up.
and I can't even eat in peace because of your punk ass.
This is why we shouldn't have been doing this.
I knew that's what you
This
were
right
about to
here is
say.
what I was talking
Clearly
about.
at our wits' end.
Episode 2,
We
I
gonna
told
have-
y'all.
They gonna have behind the podcast on Bravo.
I knew that's what you were about to
And
say.
Angel stole a $30,000 royalty check.
So
So dumb.
every week,
Yes.
behind the
I'm gonna
microphone.
be in there with sunglasses on. I'm gonna be on just high as hell.
The problem is because half of this podcast used to be eating. I don't think we stopped is the problem.
And
we didn't cut it off.
No, y'all
listen,
stopped.
Also,
I
I be trying
kept
to
going.
eat right and less. So by the time the food that I be ordering, the restaurant doesn't open until 11.
Mm-hmm.
So the food is not here until this podcast. That's what messed me up.
Oh, is that what messed you up?
Because if I could eat in
Ain't that
between
something?
as we set up,
Talking about cookies, Kev.
that's what I'm saying. That Mendocino Farm don't open till 11. So I can't get here till 11:30,
I don't
11:40.
know how you can eat Mendocino Farms.
I like the Mendocino.
Too. Their
What's
sandwiches
wrong
are
with
fire.
Mendocino?
I don't like cold sandwiches. It makes me
That's
feel
a hot
poor.
sandwich.
It's not hot enough. I didn't see no cheese melting.
I don't have no cheese on that sandwich. It's a banh mi.
Anyone else have anything on this before we
your
move
guilty
these
Oh, my
last
guilty
15?
You know what? I had an extremely enjoyable. Who was that? Saturday.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Is that when you called me? I was in the garage smoking cigars.
Yes, you were.
Saturday. One of my boys hit me up. He said, "What you doing?" I said, "Nothing, man. About to sit down. I was gonna work out, go pick up the kids, come back, take a shower. I'm gonna sit down in the garage and watch this game. Probably have me a sip of some bourbon." He said, "I'm gonna come through." Next thing I know, we in the garage, TV on, watching the game. We got bourbon, cigars, and shit going. Next thing you know, a phone call went out. I'm on my way. It felt so much like home.
Oh,
Just niggas in the garage smoking cigars,
else
watching
came
the
over?
game. Alamy, he was on his way. Him,
Oh, okay.
Alamy, and then two of his boys. They was together, but they ended up not making it. But they were as long as they was on the phone on the speakerphone. They feel like it was 19 niggas in the garage. But it was a good time.
Kentucky.
I was just like, God, this is what I miss. It wasn't nothing planned. Niggas was just like, I ain't doing nothing either. Let's do nothing in the same area.
That sounds
Let's
like
do
my worst
nothing in
nightmare.
the same area.
And Kevin, he said that sounds like his worst
Oh yeah,
nightmare.
it is.
Oh my god.
No, it
Kid,
was
what
the
you doing?
best.
I'm finna watch the game with you. I'm doing stuff now. I'm doing stuff
What
now.
is wrong with you?
No, please.
let him finish his story.
Yeah, let me finish the story. Which is weird because Kevin, you don't be shutting the hell up.
You seem like you like to be talking to
he
people.
he want to talk to people he can't see or hear. He said, "I want to talk, nobody else."
It's the people in my life that I have a hard time keeping the conversation with.
But
the audience.
nah, it was just like this. Yes, I don't think this nigga. It was like I don't know, 1:30, 2 o'clock.
When everybody left?
Yeah,
Oh.
in the morning.
In the morning?
yeah, it was good.
Oh, listen.
was a good time.
Look at his face.
Keying it up, laughing, talking
You was happy the whole time.
the whole time, Kev. When I'm around
Marcus
people I enjoy.
Loves
When I-
impromptu get-togethers. He don't
Yeah.
really care for the planned ones, but an
Nah, I
impromptu
can't stand
one,
that because planned is like that shit ain't legit. It ain't genuine.
that's not the truth.
Why a planned thing can't be genuine?
That
It just
is
don't
not
be
the
feeling
truth.
genuine, man. It just no.
You
When I say
crazy too.
no, when I say genuine, I mean like them. It's just like no. We enjoy the company of each other, and it can be like spare of the moment. What'd you plan on doing? Nothing. I'm like where I come from. It could be a nigga outside washing his car on a Saturday morning. Hey Rob, what you doing out here washing the car? All right, I'm gonna stop through. Next thing you know is 15 dudes sitting around drinking, laughing, watching one nigga wash his car. And it's just camaraderie, it's family, it's friendship, and it ain't no
And
stress.
you don't hate it that
ain't
much,
put on.
you liar.
Absolutely hate it.
You've done this to us twice.
I drive by Mel and Greg's house all the time. I'd be like, wonder what they doing. Vroom. And I keep going.
Organic. That's what it is. It feels more organic. Thank you.
You
Tech support.
you came by and asked for a ladder, and then you sat out there in that front yard, and we talked like hens.
But y'all
'Cause I
got. No,
was
here's the
going to y'all
thing.
house.
Here's the thing.
If y'all came to my
you
house.
saying people coming to your house
Yes.
unexpected?
If you came by to ask for a ladder and I gave you a ladder and you was like, so what you finna do? I'll be like, do you have the ladder now?
Oh, okay. I get
you-
what you're saying.
why
That's
you-
different. That's different.
Nah,
what you're saying
Kevin
is
don't
different.
want to be around nobody.
No.
Period.
No, you remember when he
Nigga,
left?
how long we known this nigga? He stopped by twice.
He did, but he didn't hate it.
And y'all hold it on. Though. Y'all put it up on the wall. Now, you remember that one time back in 2022? You know,
But no,
I
this
probably
is just
left
to
to
prove the point.
Kentucky.
This is to prove the point that
What?
he did not hate it. He's saying he
I had a
had
great time Kiki in that day.
But yeah, no, that was my. It was just like I could do this every weekend. Y'all could do this. I said we could just put something up in the corner and record this, and y'all would get a hell of a show. But we ain't gonna do that.
no. But I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, it was a
Me
good
too.
time.
Great times. All right, we're
The
gonna end
pandemic
it.
ruined that.
Hush your mouth.
We're gonna end it with this because I need to move on. All right. 40 years of hugs and hindsight, listener questions, tips for when you're going through a tough time, career. No. Let me reread it. Tips for when they're going through a tough time, whether that's career or financially, and you are flourishing.
Oh, for their
Your
spouse.
partner's going through it
Yes.
and you're doing well.
Yes. So I imagine a case in which maybe they are maybe without a job, recently fired, let go, laid off, whatever the case may be, and you are maybe like excelling in what you are doing. Like how
You got
do you manage that?
Because I didn't give you plenty of opportunities when I was floundering.
Well, do you have advice for the?
No, you was doing well. I ain't never flourished when you failed.
Oh Jesus!
But
my skirt.
you flourished when I was getting fired.
Well, let's go around the room first.
I literally have no experience with this.
Okay. You don't have no advice either from what things you would do better if you were in the position of you.
When Melissa was starting off as an influencer, not that she was floundering. Were you ever like, go Liz, go Liz?
All I did, I don't think this was helpful at all, actually, was be like, do what I do and do this how comedians do it. And that was actually not good advice. that was terrible advice because lifestyle and beauty is a totally different thing. So, well, what y'all say? I'll jump in and interrupt y'all.
I hate you so much.
I feel like, and you correct me if I'm wrong, when Marcus was unhappy at different points in his career, I always encouraged him to be like, F it, leave this job. I was always like, I was like, F that.
Leave that job, nigga. Don't nobody care about that job.
I was like, go elsewhere. You will. Another job is out there. If you don't like this one, do not stay here with these people. It is not worth it. Because he had the pressure of wanting to be the stable check since I was not. It was always feast or famine. Sometimes that feast would be popping. And then other times it was like, well, we are in a famine.
Can you eat the napkins?
Right.
Which that advice never ever worked for me.
But you always left.
Yeah, I didn't leave. No, it was many times. It would take me a long time to leave. It wasn't because it was like, oh, I ain't not happy here. It's like, no, I can be doing better. Let me start looking for something else.
Mm. How many jobs
Like
did you have?
Angel, since I've been out here, let me see, or three.
Oh, okay. Because you was losing weight one time, right?
So what?
You was losing weight.
And that was the
That was the last one.
That was the last one.
That was during the tenure of that. Then it, things got better in that career. But the thing is Angel is different, so much different holding a career down, being a creative and being a 9-to-5er, because these niggas have 10 jobs a week. Mm-hmm. So they look at it, just go on another interview, just go do this. Where the people in the normal,
that's not how I was looking at it. But go ahead.
People in the normal world, when they seek out a career, it ain't 10,000 applicants and then 10,000 more jobs waiting to line up because somebody could get picked or just thrown into this spot. So that was never an option. Just like, you know what? Nah, I'm sick and tired of this. Let me get up out of here. It's like, no, I see where I'm unhappy. I'm gonna try to fix this, but I ain't just gonna bail because I'm that type of unhappy.
Did you ever quit a job before the next job was set up?
No. I always set it up. Went on the interview. You start at this date. Are y'all sure? Yeah.
And then quit.
And then I let y'all know. Hey.
My mindset was definitely not. Oh, this is F it.
You just said that.
No, I did not say it. Like, no, I didn't.
Okay.
My thing has always been, because life is short in these, especially because these people don't really care about you like that. If the situation is no longer like feeding you, find another situation. I'm also not big on complaining and not like finding the solution. And if the solution is not at that job, God will open another door. That's one thing I've always been clear on, is God's gonna make sure we straight. As long as we're trying to be obedient, even when we ain't. But as long as we're trying to be obedient, he'll open up another door. So for me, I'm like, don't you be stressing because of these white folk, because they don't care about your mental health at all. That's more so where I was coming from. And his pushback would usually be because his career was like our safety net. Mm-hmm. What advice would you giving me when every time I'd get fired? Or not get a job that I should have gotten.
It was weekly, so it's just like, we got it.
I didn't get fired weekly, nigga.
You're not getting the job. You would be it was so different. Like I said, Angel being the creative, going on going on auditions, getting so far. Like me, I always tried to stay level.
Yeah.
Like when it was excitement, I'm like, no, this is great.
Yep.
When it's down, don't worry about it. It's great.
Yep.
And that I feel like gave her the freedom to have these spikes. Mm-hmm. Because Angel, she would go on the big audition and be excited about the big audition. She would get the call back, be excited about that, to where she knows I'm like, I'll celebrate once the credits roll after it's been shot. because I done seen this. Like, you can go out with your friends and y'all can have a good time and celebrate, but I got to be here with you just in case these assholes pull some bullshit and pull somebody that they think is going to make the movie look better and it end up not being, which has happened not damn near every time. So with me to Angel, it was always just being supportive and just basically finding out what she needed from me in that moment.
I agree. I think if you go the influencer route, it's just about, for me, just being encouraging and letting people know that, or letting Lissa know that wins and growth is relative. You know what I'm saying? Like my bad video doing more than your good video is also relative to how many followers I have. So, you know, I think just encouraging her was, I don't know, that might be the only thing. What, Mel?
I was just watching her listen.
Your weed look good too.
They do look real good, bundles.
One thing Melissa helped me when the tables were turned, for me, was just not calling out the obvious. Like when I got
You're not going to address the elephant in the room.
fired, and it was like, in hindsight, telling your area retail lead that you're only at this job because you haven't made it yet, and as soon as you make it, you're quitting this. Probably not wise. Probably not wise. I don't know why I said that so matter-of-factly. And didn't even catch it in the moment. It didn't catch it until I told Melissa. She's like, how was the meeting? I was like, yeah, I told her. She was like, what you like to? I was like, I'm only here for a little bit. Until I blow up, I'm gone. She was like, you told her that? I was like, She asked me.
You hungry?
Like, literally did not click until she said that. And once she said it, I was like, oh, bro, they gonna fire you. And they did.
And they did.
Withholding a very well-earned I told you so when it's your I told you so to play was very helpful because I knew. And her, you know, saying it was not going to make the job search go any faster. So, yeah. My arm color is
Drastically
wildly
different.
distracting.
Yeah.
You
It
see
is
how
like it looks like my arms got chopped off and they gave me another nigga's arm.
You look light skinned on the arm.
Look how white the top is so light.
If Marcus showed you his feet,
Josh, I look like two different tater tots.
Yeah,
One in the freezer.
My feet are eggshell.
that's how light his. Show him your feet.
Eggshell Swiss coffee. I ain't gonna take my
I'm
damn
really
socks
mad at
off.
how much color has been retained by the Bahamas trip.
You
I had my
also have
shirt
your
off.
arm. You're also, this part of your arm is always much lighter, and because you're actually
Go back
showing
to it,
it,
Josh.
it's very drastic.
Melissa, what advice would you give? What do you do?
Yeah, I think I just ditto everything everybody said.
Melissa's
That's how you
tired
get out of all this. You prep this show and then ditto, and thank y'all so
Well,
much.
because y'all
She done
be getting
did the
up when
work,
she
and we done
talking.
pissed off his episode.
We
So
sure
Y'all
did.
better do better. I'll do better
She
too.
already
Y'all
has a new
better
job.
do
She's going
better.
to a different school district and she's going
started
to the
with
administrative
him.
office.
You kept the ball rolling because you got up right after
we
him.
should have been posting old episodes.
All I wanted to do was eat, and I got yelled at.
I've been thinking about that other cookie in there for the whole time
Now
I've
I'm
been
gonna
sitting
kick
down.
that cookie down the damn hallway as soon as I get up.
Kevin, you
If
do get
that,
up a lot.
I'm going straight to get a milkshake,
lot.
and it will be your fault.
You do get up a lot,
I
Kevin.
know because I want
will
to
be
do
your
stuff.
fault.
I want to do other stuff than the stuff I'm doing.
That is not right.
Goodness gracious.
That's like a kid breaking something and then the sibling running in to pick it up. Like, what did you do? No, that's me. You got Josh yelled at.
Because Josh was over there trying to, bye, y'all. Have a good day.